Hey, working mom. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to the first Growth Monday of the year. Happy New Year to you. I hope that you are well. I hope that you and your family are just amazing. And this has been a great start to the year. I am so excited because at the top of the year, it's an opportunity for us to evaluate what went well in the previous year and then identify what we can do differently in a new year to achieve our goals. And I'm so excited because at the top of the year, we have been able to provide you with tips and resources and the latest edition of the Visionary, the Career Development and Resource newsletter. And if you are not subscribed to the newsletter, definitely subscribe now so you can get the latest edition, which has a plethora of information in there, tips, strategies, some inspiration for you and for your employer, for your manager, to help you set and achieve your goals, to help you get back to your career vision and really to hone into some personal and very vulnerable evaluations or assessments of what you can do this year to achieve your goals. Now, before you start planning on what goals you want for the year and how you're going to achieve them and actually creating an action plan for them, the most important thing for you to make sure that you are doing is shaping your mindset. Shaping your mindset. Now, I'm going to read to you something that Napoleon Hill said. And if you're not familiar with Napoleon Hill, he is an author. He's no longer with us, but his words remain with us. And he says, there are no limitations to the mind except those we acknowledge. Both poverty and riches are the offspring of thought. That is a deep quote. That is a deep quote. And it's deep because he is telling us there are no limitations. We have an opportunity to think vastly, think broadly, think higher than anything. We don't have to limit ourselves to what we see or what's around us or what we know. We can think higher than anything. And when we don't think higher, then we remain the same. We remain stagnant. And we continue to, year after year, be that overworked and overwhelmed working mom. And so it's important for us to make sure that we take control of our mind, what we're thinking when it comes to our career success. And when we can think higher, when we can believe higher, then we will achieve higher. And so, as we start off this year, I really want you to think about what you can do, not necessarily what you see, but what you believe. And, this year for me, there's so many things that I want to do in my career. And it's more than just me writing out the word for the year. It's more than me, okay, let me create my vision board or my strategic initiatives and figure out what is it that I want to do. What are my high goals? But if I don't believe it, if I'm not seeking it, then I'm not going to do it. And then there lies still the overwork and the overwhelm, and they're still stagnant, and they're still stuck, and they're still not fulfilled, and still not happy. So you really have to make sure that you shape your mindset around where it is you're going. Again, not what you see, but what you believe. And so I want to share with you three things that you can do to shape your mindset. The first is be intentional on what you are listening to and reading daily. Now, as Christians, That is us making sure that we're reading our Bible, we're spending time with God every single day. And honestly, God is going throughout your day. He's you're talking to him throughout your day and you're allowing him to lead you throughout the day. So be intentional. And so this means that you're not able to listen to certain music, or maybe all day what you're listening to are empowering podcasts. Maybe that's what you need to do. For me, while I'm working, I'm listening to sermons, I'm listening to empowering um, podcasts. I love podcasts. Um, I'm listening to affirmations. YouTube has amazing affirmations that I listen to, and they're I am affirmations. And so I just put them on, and sometimes they're about 2 to 4 hours just full of affirmations. And it has beautiful soft music in the background. So I play that while I'm working. But what it's doing is I'm intentionally shaping my mindset to believe in where I'm going. And of course, by me first spending that time with God, by reading my Bible, reading what He wants me to learn for the day, allowing the Holy Spirit to guide me with the wisdom and the discernment and what I need to be doing, I am going to be purposely intentional and focused with my time and with my energy on what I need to do to achieve my career goals. The second is to surround yourself with those who can have a positive impact on your career coach, your sponsor, your mentor. And I find that when you don't have that accountability with someone, that you lose focus, that you lose track of what you were doing. And so 6 months from now, you're still in the same place because you didn't have that accountability. You weren't able to check in with someone to see how you're doing or ask them a resource question. Having someone around you who can sponsor, who can coach, who can mentor you is paramount to your achievement, to your accomplishments. And also, the third thing is motivate yourself with what you believe in. So again, I mentioned, at the first one that I have to be intentional with what I'm listening to and reading my Bible daily and spending time with God. And in order for me to do that, again, I got to listen to some inspirational music. So that's Christian, that's gospel, that's inspirational to help me motivate myself. And one thing that I tell people all the time is create for yourself a vision wall. And this vision wall is all the accomplishments that you have achieved in your career. So it can be degrees, it can be certificates, it can be letters of recommendations that people have written for you for jobs or other opportunities. It could be an email that you have printed out of someone just saying how good of a job that you've done. It could be a post-it note that your boss gave you because you did a stellar job in a particular task or project. It could be um, just a just something that someone has said to you in passing and you wrote it down on a post-it note and you put it on your vision wall. But what this will do will motivate you. So in those moments where the devil will come and try you, you can turn around, you can look at that vision wall, motivate yourself and keep going. The other thing that I encourage people to do is have affirmations. I have post-it notes. I lie to you not. I have post-it notes that I use and I read these affirmations. If I don't go through all 30 of the affirmations of the day, I at least have one that I'm listening to or replaying in my head throughout the day. The other thing I do is I have post-it notes on my bathroom mirror. And then these post-it notes are affirmations, are things that I need to inspire myself, motivate myself. So I read those every day as I'm brushing my teeth, as I'm putting my contacts on, as I'm washing my face. I'm looking at these every single day to remind myself, to motivate myself, to encourage myself, to keep pressing forward, to dream bigger, to go higher, to elevate everything that I've envisioned. And so, whatever that means for you, I encourage you to motivate yourself. I want you to truly understand that this is your season to do the impossible. To do the impossible, it is your season. Now, remember, impossible means I'm possible. So, you're possible in achieving that career goal. You're possible in receiving the promotion. It's possible for you to go to that next level in your career. It's possible for you to gain that experience. It's possible for you to get that certificate. It's possible for you to do whatever it is that you want to do in your career. But you first have to be intentional with what you're listening to and reading daily. You have to surround yourself with those who can have a positive impact on your career. And thirdly, you must motivate yourself with what you believe in. And I believe that when you're doing this, then when you're able to use all three of these, that you're able to shape your mindset to achieve your career goals. Now, y'all remember the scripture that faith without works is dead? You have to remember, you have to believe in order for you to do the work. Because if you don't do the work, then you won't see any harvest from the work that you do. So if you don't want your labor in vain, believe. Have faith that it will get done. So I want to thank you so much for joining me for this week's Growth Monday. Again, this is the time, this is the opportune time for you to shape your mindset so that you can achieve your career goals. And I want to invite you to get on a call with me for 30 minutes where it will be a free coaching call to learn about where it is that you want to where you want to go in your career, and then what we can do this year to create that action plan so that you can achieve it. And in that 30 minutes, we can talk about some strategies. I can give you some tips and see how I can support you doing that. So click on the link below to join me for a 30-minute free coaching call. It's a career coaching call. We'll figure out what it is that's a stumbling block for you. We'll figure out why you're overwhelmed. We're figuring out why you're not fulfilled, why you're not happy, why you're stuck with where you are now, and how you can shape your mindset, how you can create the plan to achieve the career success that you want to achieve in 2023. Let's do the work so that you don't remain overwhelmed and stagnant and stuck and just not happy. Let's do the work. Let me support you so that you can go to where God has intended you to go, where He's said, daughter, I want you to go to this place. Daughter, I don't want you to feel low. Daughter, I told you that I have a vision for your life. Daughter, I told you that there is a hope, that there's a future. I have a future for you. But in order for you to tap in, God is saying, daughter, I need you to come. Daughter, I need you to come. Daughter, I need you to come close to me. Daughter, I need you to be intentional with me. Daughter, I need you to be in alignment with what it is that I have for you, that I've destined for you. And in order for you to do that, you have to shape your mindset. So let's get on the call, 30 minutes, where we can talk about what it would entail for you to do that. What stumbling blocks we can put away so you can do that. How we can take away procrastination so you can pursue your career vision. So let's together shape your mindset so that you can achieve your career goals in 2023. Thank you again for joining me for this week's Growth Monday, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Until next time, take care.